My dreams as a child were pretty basic in I wanted to succeed and make money. My childhood was voracious. Single mom, raised a couple of us, so my two sisters and myself, until I was around 8 years old, and then we went into the foster system. I didn't have a mentor in my life, so it didn't transfer into any kind of a career aspiration. It was just money and success. I'm Paul Gallivan, and I lived at Cocoon Complex and Cocoon House starting in 1993. I was living underneath 41st Street Bridge, and about a year on the streets without any clear direction. With the Cocoon House, I tried to get in there one time on a New Year's. I had the empowerment, the courage to go through the door because I was also drunk. And I remember spending the New Year's watching the fireworks through a tiny little window at the detox center. And that was my turning point, January 1994. At the Cocoon Complex, I'd gotten myself into a situation where I'd figured out how to work kind of full-time-ish. I had managed to get myself up to about 30 hours a week while going to school full-time. And I had a lot of time that was spoken for. I was in sports, I was going to school, I was working full-time. I find myself too busy to take part in like the adventure or the adventure of the Cocoon Complex. What I did take part in is, at one point they got some musical instruments, and so I was trying to learn the drums. And I remember one of the staff members, Rose, she spent a lot of time with me, like helping me learn the drums, and we would do a lot of talking, and it was talking about like who I wanted to be. I hadn't had those types of conversations to give me real purpose outside of like I want money and success. Up until that point. So that chance to have somebody with a little bit of experience in the world to be able to help me talk through how real my feelings were, it was invaluable. I remember telling her, you know, I want to be, someday I want to try my hand at politics, and I want to get into service work. And, you know, at the time, and maybe the couple of years after that, I really didn't think much about it. But over the last 10 years or so, I've gone back to that relationship so many times, and what type of person I came out being through all of my challenges. She's my yang, I'm her yin. Truly a full opposite of me in so many ways. She wears her emotions on her sleeve. She's really unorganized and truly successful at getting everything done, right? And I can be extremely organized and get half of my list done and be fully okay with that. So everything that we do, she compliments my weaknesses, and I compliment hers, and I'm blessed. Here I am, 2007, January 7th. My son was born. So being a dad made me very nervous. I had a lot of childhood problems, and what kind of a dad was I going to be? All the dreams, all the desires to be a person who provides for the world around him instead of the world being victim of my existence. I'm exactly where I need to be.
The road ahead, it twists and turns, and the sun beats down and it burns, but I keep keep on pushing through.